Caretaking Action, Week 4, Mountain. Mountains are the world's water towers, providing 60 to 80% of all freshwater resources for our planet. At least half of the world's population depends on mountain ecosystem services to survive, not only water, but also food and clean energy. Mountains host nearly 1/4 of all terrestrial biodiversity and are home to many of the foods that come to our table, such as rice, potatoes, tomatoes, and barley. Unfortunately, glaciers and mountain ranges around the world are retreating and disappearing. At least 600 glaciers have vanished completely over past decades, affecting water supplies relied on by millions living downstream. People also use mountain trees for firewood and other timber products, and unsustainable logging is a problem in many mountain forests. In addition, mountain forests are often lost to expanding agriculture or mining ventures that destroy precious habitat. Mountains attract around 20% of global tourism, but mountain habitats are often destroyed to make way for roads, hotels, and other developments such as hydropower. And visitors can destroy ecosystems if they trample plants or cart them away. Mountains are home to some of the poorest and hungriest people in the world. Of the nearly 1 billion people living in mountain areas globally, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations estimates that nearly 1 in every 3 mountain people in developing countries is vulnerable to food insecurity. Climate change is triggering disasters such as avalanches, mud and rock slides that strip forests bare and flood communities and populations. Infectious diseases such as malaria spread at higher altitudes in the tropics as a result of rising temperatures, affecting millions of people living in the mountains. Mountain communities have a wealth of knowledge and strategies accumulated over generations on how to adapt to climate variability. But the rest of the world could have a huge impact by supporting these communities to adapt and thrive. Caretaking Action. When planning travel to mountainous destinations, avoid peak seasons and choose less popular locations to reduce your impact. Choose eco-friendly modes of transportation when possible and/or offset your carbon footprint. Support sustainable practices in all areas of your daily life. Consume less, reuse, recycle, and upcycle. Buy local and secondhand. When you do visit our majestic mountain regions, make sure you don't leave anything behind or take anything with you. Be respectful of nature. Encourage others to join you in your efforts. These are just a few ideas. The Creation Care Committee has compiled a much longer list of action items that you can find on the church website. None of us can do everything all the time, but maybe you'll find ways that you can participate. If you have additional ideas, please let us know so that we can add them. May the mountains yield prosperity for the people and the hills in righteousness.